Hey everybody, what's going on? Adam Agro here, and I'm finally getting to my NES collection. I've been promising this for a long time, and without any further ado, here it is. We're going to start off with The Adventures of Dino Riki. This is a fantastic game. It's like a vertical scrolling shooter mixed with like a platformer. It's incredibly difficult, but it's a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend that one. I'm a fan, but I'm crazy. Okay, here we got Bad Dudes. It's pretty bad, dudes. I don't know. I'd steer clear from that one. I don't really like the NES port of that one. I'll say that much. Bionic Commando. This is a good game. I'm sure you all know this, and it has its its sequels on the Xbox Live Marketplace or whatever. Good game. Definitely enjoy that one. Here we got Captain Skyhawk. It's alright. It's decent. You can either get that one or not. Here's Cobra Triangle. It's like a little boating game. It's pretty crazy. It's interesting. It's fairly enjoyable. And there's a shark fin on the cover, so can't beat the shark fin. Shark fins are buffs. Here we got Cybernoid, the Fighting Machine. This is a pretty good one. I like it. I'm pretty sure this is a side-scrolling shooter. I get this and Magmax mixed up a lot, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Deja Vu. This is a weird game. It has the gold back save file doohickey, so it's pretty deep. It's enjoyable. Definitely want to pick up. Tracy. This game kind of sucks, but if you got your pen and paper and a lot of time and a lot of health and actually figure out how to play this game correctly, it can be pretty enjoyable. I think that's a must-have. Duck Hunt. This is the standalone version. You probably should get this on the combo pack of Super Mario Brothers or whatnot. I just got the standalone version because I thought it looked cool. I actually found out recently that second player can play the duck. I know that sounds weird and stupid and fake, but apparently it was in the instructions how to do it. Here we got DuckTales. This is a really good one. The controls for me are a little hard to pick up, but I might have been derpy when I first played this. It's definitely a must-have for sure, though. Especially if you can get it on the cheap. Dragon Warrior. A lot of people talk about this game. I guess it's, what are those called? Dragon Quest? Yeah. Like the Dragon Quest games, I guess this was like what the series was originally or whatnot. I only picked it up because it was $5 and it had the gold back, and then I found out what it was afterwards. So I don't know if I'd ever be in the mood to play that invasive of a game. Lifelong journeys. Here's Faxanadu. I guess this is a Zelda clone. I never played the original Zeldas on the NES. Spoiler, don't have them. But this was pretty cool, pretty weird. Here is Fester's Quest, which everyone kind of labels as shit, but recently Potato played through a lot of this on a live show, and it was actually pretty interesting and pretty well made and, entertaining as hell. Here we got Friday the 13th. A licensed game. It's not that good. It's really hard. It's a pain in the ass, but I don't know. I think it's a must-have, definitely. I'm fairly a fan of the movies, and I'll watch them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy a collector's edition or anything like that. Here we have Ghosts and Goblins. This game is dick-blisteringly hard. I like it though. Challenging, good. Yeah, the NES port, pretty good. It's way less difficult than the arcade version. Golf. This is part of the NES Collection-y thingy. That's taped on. They didn't actually write that on the label. I just didn't take it off yet. This is the only NES collection games, the old ones with the black boxes and the black labels that I have. I just picked up because it was $3. I haven't played it yet. I'm sure it's just golf. So here we have Goonies 2. Goonies 1, I guess, was the movie, and this is the sequel to it. Pretty weird game, pretty difficult to pick up. I mean, like, control-wise and know what you're doing. Hydlide. This game is weird and definitely poorly made, like with the leveling system and the item system and everything like that. It's weird. But my buddy Spike played through a lot of that, so I actually kind of have a grasp for the feel of it. It's not too bad. Jackal. I'm not a big fan of this one myself. It's okay. I think you're like moving around in a tank and shit. I don't like cup of tea, but I got it for real cheap. Here we have the all-new Junior Edition of Jeopardy. I got the Junior Edition, so maybe I can answer a couple questions. So far, 3. I answered 3 questions correctly, and I played it a lot. Well, that's kind of sad. Here we got Kid Niki, the Radical Ninja. This game is pretty epic. Definitely an interesting game for sure. I'd recommend it. I'd say that one is a must-have. Here we got King's Knight. I guess it originally releases on the Virtual Console, and people don't know what to think about it. It's done by Square, also known as Square Enix, and it's weird. It's like a vertical shooter, but like you have like I guess a team or something. Like you have like a warrior, and then if he dies, you become like a wizard, and then if he dies, you become a monster. Then if he dies, you become like a thief or whatever. But you're in different levels, and it's kind of weird. It's a crazy game. Look that up. It's definitely something way different from normal Square stuff for sure. Kirby's Adventure, obviously, fucking awesome game. Got the gold back save thing as well. Great game, must have, must have. Here we got M.U.S.C.L.E, which I guess I don't remember exactly what it stands for. The millions of something creatures lurking everywhere. This game kind of sucks, but I got it for real cheap, so. Kind of like the Muscle characters from the 80s, not too bad. Alright, here is Magmax. It's like a side-scrolling shooter. I like it. The certain mechanics in the game don't really work that well. Like, you actually get different pieces to your ship, and then, like, your hit detection, like, increases, like, 30% every time you get another part of your item. And, I don't know, it's not really worth it. I pretty much go through ignoring all the extra bits and just stay as my core. You probably don't know what I'm talking about if you haven't played it, but it's okay. If you can probably get this for under $5 if you can. I'd recommend it. If nothing else, do it for the lols. So here is Mendel Palace. This is a weird, like, kind of tile flipping game. You kind of have an over-the-head view. And what you got to do is you kind of got to like fling the carpet and thus flinging your enemies into the wall where they will explode on impact and die. It's definitely an interesting game. I had no idea what it was when I picked it up. I just like Hudson Soft. And it was around $5, so. That's a good one. I'd be on the lookout for that one. Here's Metroid. I ended up getting this one for $1 and I was really surprised it works. Definitely a must-have. Somebody drew a fist on the back. I don't know why, but, you know, hey, it works. It was $1. I can always paint the back. Pretty sweet. Good game. Here we got Pinbot. Oh my god, this game is so fucking good. Pinball game. It's awesome. I really like this. The scale of it is so much fun. Good music, too. From the R's now. Yeah, I took the time to put this in alphabetical order. I labeled this as remote control instead of MTV's remote control. MTV's remote control, the official video game version of MTV's worthless game of useless TV knowledge. Graphics are atrocious. It's confusing how to select your topics. But other than that, it's pretty good for a trivia game. If you like trivia games and stuff like that, I'd definitely pick it up. Renegade, I'm not a real big fan of this. I'm pretty sure this is a port as well. It's definitely poorly made. I wouldn't recommend it. Robocop. I don't remember if I actually played this yet. I'm pretty sure that I did. I think it's notoriously bad. I think they are correct to label it as bad, but I got it for cheap. Licensed game, Data East. It says part man, part machine, all game. So that's fucking brutal. You should buy it for the label. Here is Rollerball, another pinball game. I like a lot of the pinball games in the NES actually. It's weird because they kind of suck on every other system, but especially the newer ones. But yeah, Rollerball, pretty good shit. Here we got Section Z. This is a side-scrolling shooter that actually looks like a Metroid universe. It's pretty crazy. This is, of course, done by Capcom. You can probably see it. But yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely recommend picking that one up. I think that's a good title to have. Oh my god. Shatterhand. This is undoubtedly one of my favorite NES games. I ended up picking this up for like $3 fucking. And it's definitely the one that I play the most. Incredible game. Incredible, like, mechanics in it, like creating the robots and all that stuff. It's fucking epic. This is a fantastic game. Any of you out there, you should get this, especially around the $5 mark. Highly, highly recommend that one, for sure. Get the ROM, I don't care, just play it. I like it a lot. Here is Skyhawk. I don't remember exactly how this one plays out, because I get this in Sky Captain or whatever mixed up a lot. Did I already say Sky Captain? I don't know, and I'm brain farting. This is Skyhawk. Maybe I don't have Sky Captain, or is that Captain Sky? Fuck it. Anyways, I don't know how this plays. But it's a Tato game, so that's why I picked it up. Of course, that's why I picked up Renegade, and that wasn't a good idea, so maybe you should look that one up for yourself. Here is Solar Jetman. This is actually a pretty fun game once you get the controls down. I enjoy it. I think it's one of those games that was like one of the bigger games, I guess, because it says right here, conquer 12 alien worlds. I remember it took for fucking ever to get through that game first time I played it. So here we have Solstice. This is a hit or miss with a lot of people. I personally don't like it. I don't think like the 3D look of it really works that well, and I find the platforming to be extraordinarily difficult. But I definitely picked it up. It has really good tunage in it. Here we got Star Force. Yeah, Star Force. This plays very similar to the next game that I'm going to show you. This is a vertical shooter. This one is made by Tecmo. It's alright. If you had to choose between Star Force and this one, Star Soldier, I would say Star Soldier. They play really similarly. I actually want to play through them both back to back and see how very similar they are, because if I recall correctly, I think they're very, very similar to each other. But I love the Star Soldier series for sure. Here is Starship Hector. I can't recall how this plays out. Balls. But yeah, this was another Hudson Soft game. I'm pretty sure that I liked this a lot, if not just for the orange logo. I don't remember how that one plays out. I'm pretty sure it's a side-scrolling shooter, but I'm not 100% on that. I get that one and Section Z mixed up all the fucking time. Here is Star Tropics. This is a really, really good game. I actually recently bought another copy of this to give to Potato because I enjoyed it so much. It's one of those gold backs, so it's got the save in there. This is definitely a game to have for sure. Star Tropics. Super C! We were recently challenged to play through Super C on one of our live shows, and the only version I had was the arcade version that was ported to the Xbox Live. And we played for about maybe 30 seconds, and then both died. So I made it my quest to go out and find the NES version so we can actually play through it at some point. And it is on our list, so if you want to see that, way better than the Xbox version. If you bought the Xbox version and you fucking hated it, I don't blame you. Super C on the NES, way good. Here is Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Super Mario Brothers, yeah, good shit, and it has Duck Hunt on there just for a bonus. I'm pretty sure everyone has that. I thought I had a few copies of that, but I can only find the one now. Here is Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and the World Class Track Meet. I'm not sure why I picked this up. I think I saw it and went, like, that's got to be rare because it looks like fucking garbage, but it's not. So yeah, if you want this version instead of the other one, you know, the Duck Hunt Mario version, get that one. You get one more game on it. So here is Super Mario Brothers 2. This is definitely a hit or miss with most people as well because it's not really a Mario game, but It's good. It's got the Mario title. You gotta have all three. If you don't, you're not an NES collector. So, Super Mario Bros. 3, yay! I don't know. I guess this is my favorite NES Mario game. I'd say it's pretty immersive. It's pretty big. I definitely like all the new power-ups and stuff you can get. Definitely a good game. This is definitely a must-have. Don't pay too much though. I got my copy for $5, so don't let people basically rob you of your hard-earned money. Here is Town & Country's Surf Designs. It's not terribly great. It's like a bizarre game, and it's really cool. It's really 80s. I definitely like having it just to like look at the cover and then play it and go, man, fucking 80s, dude, crazy. Here is Tetris. Great puzzle game, definitely one of the best. It says from Russia with fun. I like that a lot because of the whole from Russia with love thing. Yeah, you guys get it. That's the whole point of the fucking thing. God damn it, you know what Tetris is anyway. Moving on, here is Thrilla's Surfari. This is another Town & Country game, but more just the Thrilla stuff, I guess, because there's like a mix of stuff in the TNC Surf Designs one. So pretty good. Get it for cheap. I think that one was given to me. Top Gun. This game's kind of a pain in the ass. The controls are weird, but I think it's definitely one to have for sure, just to kind of have around. Trog. Now here's one that not too many people know about. It's weird. I don't really know how to explain this one. It's kind of like a Bomberman, but different. Yeah, so I don't know. Look that one up if you're interested, or if you're really interested. Tell me to do something on it. I enjoy it a good deal. I just found this thrift store, $5, and went, hey, that's really colorful. Let's get it. Why the fuck not? You know, it's a pretty cheap system to collect for. Wall Street Kid. Now, I initially bought this as a joke, and I actually really like this game. This is a very interesting game. You got to like run your business with your stocks, and you got to keep your wife happy or she'll leave you. So you got to know what to spend money on and what not to spend money on. It's like she wants a fucking dog. You don't need a fucking dog. She wants a car. You should probably get the car. So you get you got to get a house. Get a small house, big house. Take loans, manage loans, pay back loans. I know it sounds fucking impeccably boring. I played this for about an hour live, and I don't know why everyone didn't just leave, but it's a good game to have. Nothing else, just fuck around on it. Here's Xenophobe. I really like the arcade version of this game a lot. It's very enjoyable on the arcade, especially with multiple players. The port, not so great, but you can find it for around $3, definitely under the $5 mark, if you really want it. It tickles your fancy. Here is Xevious. This is kind of a poor vertical shooter. Not really that big of a fan of it. I really like Bandai, but this wasn't so good. Nah. And we got, this is the best licensed game ever. Yo Noid. This game is fucking fantastic. It's a lot harder than I remember it being, because I went back and recently tried to play it, and holy fuck nuggets, I couldn't even get past the first level. It was embarrassing. I mean, damn. But this is a really fun game, really well-made game. Good job, Capcom. Pat yourself on the back. Alright, and this is it. This is the last one. This is Zoda's Revenge. This is actually the sequel to Star Tropics. It says Star Tropics 2 right there. This is also really good. I like the first one a little bit better, but, you know, it is good. It's got the gold back, which means it's got the saving thing in there and the battery and all that. Definitely a good game. I would definitely say get this, especially if you get Star Tropics. This one was a little harder for me to find because I was actually looking for the Star Tropic games when I first got my NES, but I did inevitably end up finding this, and I think it was for around $5, so, you know, definitely recommend that, Star Tropic series. So that's it. That was my NES collection. Depending on how good this video does, I might just do an update, like a part 2 with the newer games I do get. I plan on getting a lot more for the NES. It's a very large library of NES games and stuff like that. So those are all pretty good. Don't really expect to pay too much for any of those. I'm pretty sure I haven't paid more than $5 for any game that I showed you whatsoever. but I am very, I'm very thrifty. I'm sure you'll end up paying a lot for like the Bionic Commando and Kirby's Adventure and the Mario games and Ghosts and Goblins, but other than those examples, don't pay too much for them. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I showed you some games that you're going to check out. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.